Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ayo. Thank you for stopping by again. And if this is your first time on this channel, you're definitely welcome. Do well to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you get to see more of my content. And in today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make this very simple but stylish circle pant. And if this sounds like something you'd like to learn, please watch till the end. And without further ado, let's get started. Alright, beautiful people, so this is the material that we're going to be using for this style, and all you need is actually 4 yards, okay? But here I have 5 yards because if you're on a bigger side and you use a trouser length that is longer than 41, you might want to consider using 5 yards. And here I want my trouser length to be longer than 40. My trouser length is actually 46 with folding allowance, okay? So that is why I'm using 5 yards, okay? And the next thing we are going to do is to go ahead and fold the whole of the 5 yards. And right here I've gone ahead to fold the whole 5 yards into 2, as you can see here. So what you're seeing on this table is the whole 5 yard folded into 2. Alright, and the next thing to do after folding it into 2 is to fold it in a triangular manner like this, just like the way we fold our flare. So here guys, I had to fold it on the floor so that you can see the whole angle to it, and this is what we just did. We folded it in an angular manner like so. And the next thing to do guys is to start marking 4 inches right from the peak. So you are going to place your tape measure on where you can get 4 on the peak, and we are going to start marking it. If you're on a smaller size, you can mark 3 inches. You see this 4 inches is for a crotch extension. All right, if you're on a smaller size, mark 3 inches, but here I'm marking 4 inches, and that is what I will do as I go. All right, I'll mark 4 inches all the way down. And after marking it all the way down, we are going to go ahead and connect the point together on a straight line like so. And the next thing to do guys is to mark or indicate our waistline, and to do this we are going to divide our waist circumference by 3, and whatever value we get is what we are going to use to create the waist. And here I have 11, so I'm just going to place my tape measure right here, and I'm going to start marking 11 inches all around the material like so. And next I'll just go ahead and connect the point together like so. So the next thing to do guys is to determine our crotch length, and in order to do this we are going to divide our hip circumference by 3, and whatever value we get is going to be our crotch length. And in this case I got 14, and 14 is going to be our crotch length. Of course it's longer than the normal crotch length that we use for a normal trouser, but that is what we're gonna use because this is a very free trouser, okay? So I'll just go ahead now and place 14 inches on this line, and I'm going to be leaving 1.5 inches up there because we are going to be adding a band to this trouser, okay? So right here I just indicated 14 inches, and I'm just going to go ahead and extend the line outward like so. And right here guys, I'll just use my free hand to create the crotch curve. All right, and right now we're going to create a zipper allowance, leaving 1.5 inches upward because we are going to add band later on. I came down here by 8 inches, and I'm going to create a zipper allowance of 1 inch, okay? And I'll just connect it up like so. Alright guys, so the next thing to do is to go ahead and mark our trouser length, and for this tutorial I'm going to be using 46 inches as our trouser length, and what we have on the material here cannot cover for it, so there's going to be joining around the trouser. And in order to meet up with the length, this is what we are going to do. We are going to come to this extra here, and what we are going to do is to fold it up like so that it covers for the length that we need. So when folding, I'm going to make sure that it overlaps with about half an inch or 1 inch so that we can use it to join both pieces together later on. And right now we can go ahead and start marking our trouser length, and remember that we've already used 11 inches over here, so we are going to plus that with our actual trouser length, and that is going to give me 56. So that 56 is what I'm going to be measuring all the way around. So I'm going to place my tape measure like this, and I'm going to start measuring the trouser length like so. And after marking the trouser length, this is what we have, and the next thing I'll do is just to go ahead and cut out the pattern. And right here on the crotch curve, I'm just adding 1/2 inch joining allowance, then I'll go ahead and cut out the excesses. And after cutting it out, this is what the pattern looks like, and here I'll just go ahead and slash open the fold that we have over here. And before I proceed further, I'm going to go ahead and use pins to hold this part together. And right now I'm going to go ahead and open up the trouser like so, and this is what it looks like when you open it up. So guys, when we were drafting, we drafted the whole trouser together at once. Okay, so now we have to pick a side for the front and a side for the back. So here I'll pick this side to be the back piece, and the other side is going to be the front piece. So right here I wrote B, and this is the back piece, and right here I'm going to put F, and it's going to be our front piece. So here guys, on the front part, we are going to be making a little bit of modification there. Remember that we had a zipper allowance on both sides, both the back and the front, and the zip is going to be for the back alone. So therefore we are going to cut off the zipper allowance excess that is on the front piece. And up next, I'll come to the crotch extension here, and I'm going to mark 1 inch from the top to the bottom of the trouser, and I'm going to cut it off. And the next thing we are going to do is to go ahead and join the crotch area for the front right here, and we are going to do the same for the back. So we are going to join the crotch area for the back, leaving the zipper allowance open. That's exactly what I've done here. As you can see here, I've joined the back, leaving the zipper allowance open, and I also went ahead to join the crotch area for the front piece, as you can see here. And before I proceed, I'm going to come to the front here, and I'm going to come down by 1/2 inch. You can use 1 inch just to shape the waist of the front, okay? And I'm just going to connect it towards the center like this, and I'm going to trim it off. And up next, we are just going to go ahead and refold the trouser in a way that the left leg and the right leg are on a separate side, just like a normal trouser. And after flipping it like that, this is what your trouser is going to be looking like. And the next thing we need to do is to go ahead and stitch this part like so. And that's exactly what I've done here. I've gone ahead to stitch the inseam like so. And the next thing we need to do is to go ahead and add our band to this trouser. And for that, I've gone ahead to cut out the band that I'm going to use for this trouser. And the wideness of this band is actually 4 inches. So guys, I'll take it to the sewing machine and attach the band. I'm also going to go ahead and fix the zip. Then I'm going to hem in the bottom of the trouser. You can also add that to this trouser if you want before adding the band, but I'm not going to be adding any dart, so I'll just go ahead and do all that. Then I'll show you what it looks like. And this is what it looks like after attaching the band, fixing the zip, and I also hem the bottom part.